Welcome back, everyone. This is the round of 4.
Oh, you taking my job?
I will. I'll take your job this round.
Damn.
Round of 4. It looks like that on 7 and 8 we have Stone Bouchard against Christopher Forey, and on 9 and 10 we got the GOAT of NEBA, Michael Lichstein, against Thomas Coco. And
Title counts we got?
Thomas Coco has 2. Lich has 31. About 4 years older than I am with titles. Stone Bouchard is a non-titleist, and we have Chris Forey, who has 6 titles, not 7.
So yeah, so I'm gonna say this hesitantly because we were talking about this yesterday with Monroy. I think if Forey wins this tournament, could be in the Hall of Fame. So yesterday was different because the senior's worth less points. Yesterday's win wouldn't have been enough if he won.
Yep.
But I think this one is.
Yeah, I forgot NEBA does it.
Because the full point, you get more points for winning a full field event.
Yep.
So I'm going to say it hesitantly without him hearing me.
This one locks it up.
I'm pretty sure
this one locks
that
it
this
up.
one would get him in the Hall of Fame if he wins. So possible breaking news here.
That's my horse.
Monroy just confirmed I'm right. Want Forey win his Hall of Fame. So thank you, Chris.
We would like everyone to like and share all the way through the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Island Bowling Supply will be giving out a free bowling ball today. Thomas Coco starts the match off against the GOAT with a strike.
Let's go over the scores quick and the sponsors. Get it out of the way early so we can concentrate on the matches. We had 153 entries here in Yankee Lanes, Manchester. Thanks again to Jeff Barden. 32 qualifiers Saturday night. The cut was 1083. Look at this. Ooh. Sunday morning, the cut was 1113, and then this afternoon, 1093. There were no extra cuts for seniors or super seniors, but they all made it off the guaranteed squad cuts. And there was a women's cut, Amanda Broach, 1049, and the at-large was 1080, with an additional cash spot for Michael Reale for getting bumped by the women's cut. And Joe Scianna got the ball from Storm for being high non-casher. And the raffle ball went to Mark Carruthers. Those are from the Storm raffle. That is totally separate from what you just mentioned with the Island Bowling Supply. That is for the viewers that share and like the feed of the title match. And Forey makes his spare to start that match. And we have a strike versus strike start in Coco Lichstein. All right, and
I'll let you go through the sponsors.
Yeah, please.
I don't know them enough.
No. If they get the print any smaller, then you might have to help me, but I can still do it. I'm not totally blind yet. Let's throw his shot first. Don't you ever doubt my horse. So again, thanks to Jeff Barden for donating $2,000 to today's event, $1,500 to each of the women's and the senior tournaments yesterday. Congratulations again, Amanda Broge and Bill Webb, for winning those events. So $5,000 total money added by Jeff this weekend. Forey gives me a look. Oh. Man, we need one of those glass boots like that from Fox. Like we gotta be quiet here. They're too close to the action.
We are.
I liked it yesterday where I was like 5 lanes away, nobody could hear me. But also the rest of the sponsors, and I'm going to be quiet because they are bowling right in front of us. Tony and Suzanne Renaud. Ace Mitchell Bowling Supply, Vinny Grazan. Look at this. Nope, short pin. Better Bowling Concepts, Bill Daly. Storm Products, as the 2 balls that we mentioned from Storm Products, Leon Hausenberg, thank you. Buddy's Pro Shop, Chris Forey. $10,000 to the Paul Forey Memorial, $1,500 in annual awards, and $1,000 to the event at Nutmeg. Chris Vialli, $3,500 to the Cambridge Credit Invitational. Logo Infusion, Kenny Keegan, the championship shirts. Turbo Grips, Chris Sand. Strike FX Pro Shops, Alex and John. I saw John here today when I came in. TechVision, Bruce Hall. Thank you, Bruce, for taking care of us, getting this live stream set up. And there's a spare for Coco. Also to Jeff Barton again for $2,000 sponsor in his Yankee Lanes in Keene tournaments, doubles and singles. Bullwinkle's Pro Shop, Rich Reynolds. Savage Arms, Al Casper. Callahan's Bolorama, Lisa Callahan. We had a 1,000 tournament day last month. They gave back $5,500. Great host. It was a great day. DJ's Pro Shop, John Zawalik. Many styles of bowling, LaRue Malo. Let me wait for Chris here.
You got it up the lane.
Bloomfield Electric, Roger Burrell. They are the sponsor of our next tournament, which is the NEBA Masters in Auburn on October 1st. Clay Schwartz, GMS Concrete. I saw him here yesterday when we got done bowling. I said hi to him.
Yeah, and he gets
Thanks, Clay. Dexter Bowling Shoes, Paul Sylvia. Chaos Strike Force, Tony Mendiola. Grog Monster Sports, Greg Flamond. East Coast Sports Investors, Jeff Dawson. Ideal Bowling Concepts, Keith Lang. The DJBT Tour, Jeff Purchase. UsedBowlingBalls.com, Mitchell Pincus. And our latest entry, Joe Farley and Peter Hakam, Island Bowling Supply, as we said. Like and share the feed of the final match. 2 raffle winners each get a ball of Island Bowling Supply's choice. You just provide the weight, they send the ball. So here is Flory. Spare strike versus a double. And he scrambles the rack for a strike.
Nixa. All right, so we got some Lich doing Lich things. Shim. Thought it was going to take off, but it didn't. Got into that puddle right there.
Yeah, he looks a little surprised too.
Yep. He's telling himself to slow down.
So did you see the videos they were sharing online this week of Lich back in the day?
Yeah, New England Bowling.
New England Bowling page.
Yeah. Shout out Matt Hansen. He's doing a really good job.
Oh.
A little rep 10 right there. I think he's out of urethane. I think Stone's throwing something other than urethane. Oh, no. He got that back. Wheeling a pitch black.
Pitch black. So we got a purple, a pink,
and a hot cell.
A hot cell, and a pitch black. We got 4 different urethane balls going. Spare for Lich. So it's funny, now that we just mentioned, you know, the videos that they had up of him during the week. So I helped out during the week of the 1000th NEBA. I helped out go through some of my old newsletters and stuff to come up with like those fun facts that they were putting on the Facebook page every day.
Yep.
So they had the one with Lich when he won his first NEBA in June of '88 in Brockton.
That was his first NEBA?
Yes, June of '88. He won his first NEBA. Got on the plane the next day, went to Vegas, won the high roller for $200,000.
$200,000.
Then came back and won NEBA in July in Bristol for a second NEBA title.
Bristol had a bowling alley? Bristol had a bowling alley?
Bristol still has a bowling alley.
How many lanes?
I don't know. Not enough for us to go there, but we used to go there. Yeah, Bristol, Connecticut. So, yeah, Lich went NEBA win in Brockton, win the high roller, NEBA win in Bristol, back to back to back. 21 matches in a row.
Let me ask you this. You've seen a lot of bowlers bowl. Does Lich win a title on tour?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? He probably only bowled a handful of times, made a TV show on the doubles with Patrick. Oh, God, yeah.
Lich threw a little 3-6-7 right here.
The question would have been not would he have won, how long would he have lasted, because could his body take the wear and tear of all those games?
That is true.
Because back then, don't forget, they bowled 42 games every week.
Ooh, he made a little run out of
You
it
know,
right there.
when the tour was the tour, you know, I know they, you know, no offense to the guys that bowl today, but talk to Jimmy Pritz. You want to know what the tour really was?
I have his trading
Okay,
card.
talk to they bowled 42 games every week if you made the cut, and no, that's not even count practice. So that would have been the question: with how long Lich would have lasted on, you know. But he would have won for certain. As would have Alex, as would have Webb. There's plenty of guys that we have to knock heads with every week that would have won if they'd gone that path.
Chris Forey's rolling it really, really well right now. We got a little 12-pin match right here. Well, actually, sorry, 22-pin match.
I wasn't sure that one was going to make it.
Me neither.
But
fun fact right here. They're both throwing 2 ASIM urethanes. The hot cells ASIM and
hot cell, okay.
And that.
I know nothing about that ball, so I'll let you talk about that.
Yeah, it wasn't on the market that long, if that tells you anything.
Yeah, but you know what?
People loved it.
I'm not going to look at. Don't get me started with bowling balls today, because they discontinue a lot of balls that are good.
Yeah.
Intel was one of my favorite balls of all time, and they stopped making that. So just because something got taken
got
off,
it out in front of him.
just because something got taken off the market doesn't mean it was good.
Ford got that. He lofted it a little bit over the heads right there and didn't read enough. Left the 2-5.
We got 141 people watching already. That's cool.
You know, I remember when I was in college when we were getting 500.
Yeah, well,
that
was when they were promising bowling balls for every 100 person that came on. They were giving away another ball.
That was awesome.
Balls are too expensive now. Those days are over. We're lucky we get what we got for giveaways.
They're very expensive now.
But, you know, thanks to the sponsors again. Like, you know, I've told people before, you know, part of the money that pays to send this broadcast out is comes from the sponsor money.
Yep.
You know, part of the money goes towards prize funds.
Yep.
Part of the money pays for this. There's a lot of equipment here, and believe me, I know, because you get to leave when this is over. I got to stay and rip all this stuff down, keep it in my car until I see Bruce again.
I know, I'm starving.
That's trouble.
Oh,
that is trouble.
It gives Lich an opening right here. Coco missed the 3-9. See if Lich can take a little command. I know. He's still down by 2 if he strikes bears.
Yeah, but definitely a new life for Lich.
And Stone. Kid's gonna be really, really good. Oh. And the kiss of death from me.
We call that the announcer's curse.
Yep.
And I'm better at it than anybody, so don't feel bad. Because every time I open my mouth, something weird happens. That's pretty good.
Looked like he went a little bit more direct with it that time.
Oh, I love Lich. Like you could probably ask if you could find 100,000 people that bowl. you couldn't find another person that has a hot cell, a the original wrist master, and Lynn shoes still. Like look at he's like it's like he never changed. It's so great. Like I didn't even know Lynn had shoes anymore.
Is that a Robbie's wrist master or the OG one?
I don't know. But it looks like the same one that we used to use back in the 80s, so knowing him, it probably is. That's pretty close.
And Lich doing Lich things. Continuing. He takes. Oh, the crowd's getting a little wild right here for Lich to take the lead right here.
Excuse me.
Stone's looking to jump back on it.
All right, so Forey has a 25-pin lead on the bench after that open by Bouchard. Lich just doubled to take an 8-pin lead in his match.
And Tommy gets it. A little awkward delivery right there for him, but he usually posts his shot pretty good.
I'll tell you, I will say this. I'm not going to mention any names, but it felt good to bowl in a place today, this weekend, even though I didn't bowl good. Felt good to bowl in a place that had normal approaches.
You like wood approaches?
I mean, last couple of places I've been, man, they were like so tacky and just like wood is still king. Unfortunately, there's not left in many places, but give me a good old wood approach any day. Ooh, that lane is tricky.
Before he came right up to us, before he threw the shot, and said this right lane just is so much tighter than the left.
Hook, but it hooks in, he said.
Yeah.
It hook in and hang out. But yeah, the problem with synthetic approaches, man, is like if there's any humidity in the building whatsoever, they get so sticky.
Oh, does he get it to roll? Nope.
You know, you bowl on that, you get done bowling, your legs throb, especially when you're my size, but I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels it.
And that age, you know.
You get that? Yeah, that too. Thanks. But no, you know what I'm saying. It's not a natural slide.
Yeah.
It's not natural. But these approaches were good. This is going to be a tough spare on this pattern, folks. I don't know if he's gonna hook at it or he's gonna do the Norm Duke at it. He's hooking at it.
Hook.
Got it. Wow.
All right. I'm not going to say anything yet, but if our horses win, it may be the longest match NEBA history title
Wow.
match.
Wow. I know, you're right.
They just like to take their time and be persistent.
I guess I'm not going to get to watch that football game tonight after all. I said that to Bruce. I'm like, come on, man. Got to watch the Dolphins pulverize the Patriots. Come on. Get me stuck up here till 9 o'clock tonight now.
Don't worry. My fiance's a little mad I'm still here, but it's okay.
Yeah, that lane, the ball behaves on that lane much better, obviously. Yep.
You know, in the past few months, I will say this. Forey has been showing a lot more emotion on the lanes. Like positive emotion.
Yeah. Okay, here is Lich trying to extend the lead to 18.
Ooh. See
Yeah,
what I mean?
same thing.
He leaked it a little left.
Same thing, yeah.
Yep. And he's finishing on that lane.
Now, I'm interested now because he hooked at it when it was just the 3-5.
Yeah, and
is he going to hook at it now, or is it going to be blue dot time?
It's going to be blue dot time because that rack that placed the second ball right here placed the...
Pin's a little off spot.
Yeah, 3-6 off spot. All right.
Bouchard with a double to cut that lead down to 11. Let's see, 123. Let's put the score up quick.
240. He's got 243 out.
Yeah, 11 pin lead for Forey. And then quickly over here, as you see, Litch on the right and Coco on the left, and then back full. He wrapped around it. He did hook at it.
He did hook at it. So it now puts Coco at a 7-pin advantage. Is he going to take a re-rack here? Stone Bouchard
Cuts the
on
lead
a
to
triple.
1.
Let's see what Chris does here. See if the GOAT can answer back right here. Put a little bit more pressure. Get up the hill. Nope, nope. A little light. 5-9 action. All right, let's see what Chris Forey can do right here in the 8th frame.
This is the lane he hates. Oh my God.
Oh my God, and a stone 5-pin. That is that is some interesting pin reaction.
I think he tried to just move right and jam it.
Yep.
Trying to get it around that hook spot. And it jammed all right.
See what Litch can do here.
That's going to make it.
That is.
All right, so. He is the best. All right, so Coco took a 7-pin lead on the bench. And he's not on a strike, so.
Get 17-pin if he strikes right
Yeah,
here.
and now Forey to shoot the 5-pin. No problem.
He made
he
that
maintains
no.
a 1-pin lead, but now.
That is a textbook spare right there for him.
Santa cut, he said. However, now, we laugh about it, but now he can, he just lost control of the match because now.
And Coco takes a 17-pin.
No, he didn't because he wasn't on a strike.
Oh.
He's only up 7 still.
Only up 7. Coco right here pointed at that lane and said, come on. He knows that he needs this one on this left lane.
So Forey really needs this one on his good lane because he's got to finish on his bad lane. He doesn't want to have to double in the 10th on lane 8, I promise.
Hall of Famers do Hall of Famer things, though.
If they both strike out, Bouchard's going to win. But again, Chris Forey needs a strike here to.
Really put pressure on it.
Uh-oh.
Oh. And no pin action. All right.
That gets them down to even.
We'll see what happens right here for Tom Coco. He's been struggling on this left lane. He left the 3-9 last 2 shots. Chopped one and made the other. Looks like he moved a little left. Oh. And he wraps 7. Pretty unfortunate. Litch knows what he needs to do.
So now again, same thing. Now Coco with that 7-pin just lost control of the fate of the match. Now Litch can strike out and shut him out.
These are
easier said than done. It's
yes.
easy for me to say, but we're just talking about math,
And
Litch and Bouchard now control the match. If they strike out, they win.
Bouchard gets back up on that lane that he went a little high in and left a 5 spare.
Coco makes the spare.
He knew he wanted that 7-pin. He wanted that 7-pin.
Oh, that would have extended the lead, sure,
Yep.
and kept him in control of the match.
Now let's see if this farm animal right here, the goat, can strike. See if this. All right, Stone, put it on the line.
Oh,
Carries a light mixer. All right, he is controlling the match.
10-pin lead. So Forey max score is 223.
233 for Stone, right?
243.
243.
So
math is not my strong suit.
right. Well, we knew that last month when you guys were hugging before the match was over.
Oh. And he gets
is
all 10.
anybody surprised?
Lich knows what he has to do.
Is anybody
Let's
surprised? All right. So the deal on 7 and 8 is Bouchard strikes here. It's over. Right. 243. That gets him in the 230s.
Yep. He needs his first one to shut out Forey.
Yep. If he goes 9 spare strike, Forey's going to need them all to win by 1. Sorry.
We are the commentators. Could you imagine if it was like Bopo? Stone.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
That's a break
Oh,
right there. That was a big break
was
right
a
there.
Big break.
That
Let's
could have
see.
been anything.
What? Forey.
Forey just realized he might be in this. He might be in the same position he was in yesterday. I think he just realized.
Yes. Except for yesterday, he said he felt like he could strike. Let's see.
Yeah, they were a little easier
Let's
yesterday.
see if
right now.
Lich can do it.
He likes it.
He loved that. He loved that shot. Did he say Bazanga?
He yelled something when the ball was at the dots, like he knew it was a strike.
Oh, he needed that
It's
one.
unbelievable. The ball wasn't even at the dots. He knew it was a strike. My
He
God.
needs this one. This one and 8 to win.
That's something else, man. That ball was barely off his hand yet. All right.
All right.
Count is very important here, folks. Chris Forey max score is 223. Bouchard needs a strike for 222.
Championship pair will be on 11 and 12 that have not been used this round. So, if I was Stone, I'd take a reset right here.
Well, he's going to have plenty of time to reset because this is going to take a while. No worries. Going to have plenty of time to wait. I'm just going to be quiet. You'll know what happens, but based on
The reaction.
Lich's reaction.
Oh, a little flat 7 right there. All right.
Okay, so let's reset the score. Lich is going to shoot with a spare
198.
198. Coco
Needs the first 2.
needs a double. Double and 3.
And he's on.
And then also on 7 and 8 for Bouchard. Count very important here as well.
10 back.
Ooh.
7. So now Forey needs a double and 7. But getting the double is going to be the hard part because this is, again, the lane that he don't like. And he just stoned a 5-pin in this lane last shot. So Lich makes his spare, which is kind of irrelevant at this point. Coco needs a double and 3 to win.
I will say this. He did not balk that whole game. Let's see if Forey can get up on this hard lane right here and throw a double. And he
Got
threw the
one.
first one.
I don't know if he moved or not, but it looked like he really got his hand around that one
Yeah.
really good to make sure it picked up.
All right, let's see if Tom Coco can step up right here and throw the first one. Oh! Ooh, we got the light chopper. Like a chef. Little
Wow.
7-pin spice. Gave it a little love. Kicked it out. So he definitely needs all 10 here.
They both do.
What are the what's the odds maker saying?
I don't know. We haven't had our sports advisor on much lately. I gotta get in touch with Jeff Dawson and see what he's doing. He could put out a line probably for us. Yeah. All right. Here is Chris to try and stay alive.
Get a little spice.
No.
Not enough. All right. So we do know
Good run for Mr.
Stone-
Forey again. Good
Stone
weekend.
Bouchard
Second and
is advancing.
second and a third for Mr. Forey. Good weekend, but I know that's less than he wants. We all want to win, but as I said yesterday many times when I was talking to Monroy, Coco with a double to win the match.
Bouchard and Coco on the final.
So that means both of our horses lost. We both
No,
got.
you picked. Oh yeah.
We both lost.
Yes, we both lost.
We're out.
And it is a lefty-righty match, so your sources can confirm
Great run, Chris.
that it is a 50-50 shot for a lefty to win.
But like I said, it's not an easy tournament to win.
No, we were
There's
just
so many
discussing that.
minefields, when you go through the match play bracket, and it's just, unfortunately, it's the way it goes. Like, only one guy can win. And like I said, I know Chris finished second and third, which, anybody would love, but I'm sure he's gonna be kicking himself on the ride home,
So
unfortunately.
we'll be right back shortly.
So we're gonna move the camera. We're gonna have Tom Coco versus Stone Bouchard on 11 and 12. Give us a couple of minutes, and we'll reset and set up the camera. Don't forget, everybody, to like and share the feed as soon as you get on. Let's get we almost got the 200. Let's try and get the 200 in the title match. We'll see you guys all in a few minutes. Thanks.